Okay, so first of all, I want to acknowledge that reviewing cannabis is very bougie at the end of the day. In this climate, pre-regulation, it had a real necessity because the whole grading system was around gathering evidence around how to consume and work with this plant in a medical application. So literally the grading came from like, how potent is this pool of resources being the cannabis flower. So on this side, now we're kind of doing it more about, oh, is it fancy weed or not? And I want to stress that weed doesn't need to be fancy to be good at all. It just has to be grown in a manner that takes into account the plant's need and not so much about growing for mass production. There's give and take when you make that choice. So growing your own cannabis is an amazing way to achieve super delicious, really beautiful cannabis. And then when you apply that taste for what really beautiful cannabis is like, it's nice to look at producers who are available commercially who can kind of come close to that experience. So for me, I just want to qualify that I don't hate this weed that I just smoked, but it didn't do anything particularly wonderful for me. The color I found a little lacking. It's a kind of a color. It's a pale green, kind of uniform in color. Nothing wrong with it. Bud structure, fine. Little bit, maybe the cure could have been a little different. The grind was fine. It had a little bit of stick to it, but it wasn't that sticky, and I wasn't getting all the aromas that you can get from a plant that's got more of its volatile compounds sealed up within its little cure, its little resin cure. So yeah, that part was lacking for me. Not bad to roll at all. So that's good, and it didn't stick up my grinder, which, that's a Cadillac problem when your grinder is too sticky. Yeah, and then the smoke was fine. Didn't have any flavor for me. I didn't pick up flavor, and that again is subjective. Some people might have tasted lots. I did not, and it was a little bit scratchy on the back of my throat. So it was like peppery, but maybe not just peppery. And the high is very much in between, behind my eyes, and it's maybe a little bit in my throat. I don't know if that means anything to anybody else. And I feel a little bit maybe of an elevated heart rate. And so if I was inexperienced, I might feel maybe anxious-ish. That I could see feeling a little bit unsettled by this feeling. And also when you're experienced, it's like, oh yeah, this is a little bit of a rush. Some people enjoy that feeling, like the feeling about you're about to step on a roller coaster and you got the butterflies. It's kind of comparable to that. Some people like that feeling, and I don't need it. I don't hate it, but I don't need it, And yeah, it's an okay experience. And would I go out of my way to get it? No. If I had this at a party with some friends, would I say, ooh, that was awful? No, I would say that was fun. I had a great time. So there, that's what number 57 does for me.